Substitution theorem applies to A. Linear network, B. Non-linear network, C. Linear time invariant network, D. Any network. The correct answer is linear time invariant network. An RL circuit has an initial current of 5A. In the S-domain equivalent circuit, the voltage source to take into account the initial current has a strength of A 5L volts, B 5L volts, C 5L2 volts, D 5L2 volts. The correct answer is 5L volts. A function ftk is A stable, B marginal stable, C unstable, D none. The correct answer is marginal stable. Transient current in a loss-free LC circuit when excited from an AC source is an sine wave. A undamped, B overdamped, C underdamped, D critically damped. The correct answer is underdamped. Choose the correct option. A tree does not contain any loop. B tree contain all the nodes. C tree is always open. D all. The correct answer is all. What would be the RMS value of a sine wave having the same peak value as that of the above-mentioned periodic wave? A 42.2 V, B 19 V, C 38.2 V, D none. The correct answer is 42.2 V. Which of the following is true for RC impedance? A. The lowest critical frequency is a pole. B. The lowest critical frequency is 0. C. The lowest critical frequency may be pole or 0. D. The lowest critical frequency is a pole but cannot be at S0. The correct answer is the lowest critical frequency is a pole. In a series RLC circuit for lower frequency, power factor is A. Leading lagging, B. Lagging leading, C. Independent of frequency, D. Same. The correct answer is leading lagging. If the transfer function has zeros only on J-axis or in left half plane, it is a minimum phase function. A. True, B. False, C. D. The correct answer is true. In a 5.6 ohms 10 carbon composition resistor, the color of the third strip from extreme left is A. Golden, B. Silver, C. Green, D. Black. The correct answer is golden. The total lumens emitted by a source of one candle are A. 0.4 p, B. 4 p, C. 2 p, D. 8 p. The correct answer is 4 p. In an electrochemical process, the mass of material deposited at an electrode is proportional to A. Time for which current is passed, B. Magnitude of current, C. Electric charge through the electrolyte, D. None of the above. The correct answer is electric charge through the electrolyte. The opposition of an inductor to current flow. A. Depends only on the resistance of the coil. B. Depends on the magnitude of the applied voltage. C. Varies directly with frequency. D. Varies inversely with frequency. The correct answer is varies directly with frequency. In a highly capacitive circuit, the A. Apparent power is equal to the actual power. B. Reactive power is more than the apparent power. C. Reactive power is more than the actual power. D. Actual power is more than its reactive power. The correct answer is reactive power is more than the actual power. In AC circuits, maximum power is delivered to a load if load impedance is conjugate of source impedance. A. True, B. False, C. D. The correct answer is true. In a series RLC circuit at the resonant frequency, the A. current is maximum, B. current is minimum, C. impedance is maximum, D. voltage is maximum, The correct answer is current is maximum. The transfer function Hs of a system is given by given that under steady state conditions the sinusoidal Ip and 0p are respectively xt cos 2t and yt cos 2t, then the angle will be A 45, B 0, C 45, D 90. The correct answer is 45. If Fourier transform of ft is fj, then which pairs of time functions and Fourier transforms are matched? A1 and 2, B1 and 3, C2 and 3, D1 2 and 3. The correct answer is 1 and 2. In a power system, reactive power is necessary for A. Power transmission, B. Stabilizing the voltage level, C. Counteracting the effect of reactance in the transmission system, D. None of the above. The correct answer is counteracting the effect of reactance in the transmission system. A periodic voltage has following values for equal time intervals changing suddenly from one value to next: 0 5th October 1920, 50 60 50 20 10 5 0 5 10 etc. Then RMS value of the waveform is A 31 volt, B 32 volt, C insufficient data, D none. The correct answer is 31 volt. The impedance of a coil above self-resonant frequency is A. Inductive, B. Capacitive, C. Resistive, D. None. The correct answer is none. Wire-wound resistors are unsuitable for use at high frequencies because they A. Are likely to melt under excessive eddy current heat, B. Exhibit unwanted inductive and capacitive effects, C. Create more electrical noise, D. Consume more power. The correct answer is exhibit unwanted inductive and capacitive effects. In figure, the tree branches are BDF. The fundamental loops include A. ABC definite body, B. Say body ABC, C. CDB definite BFA, D. Update definite CDB. The correct answer is CDB definite BFA. A function zs has 0 at infinity if A. The degree of numerator and denominator are equal, B. The numerator of zs is 1 degree higher than denominator, C. The denominator of zs is 1 degree higher than numerator, D. The degree of numerator and denominator are either equal or differ by 1. The correct answer is the denominator of zs is 1 degree higher than numerator. If f1 and f2 and half power frequency and f0 be resonant frequency, the selectivity of RLC series circuit is given by A. f2 f1 2 f0, B. f2 f1 f0, C. f2 f0 f1 f0, D. f2 f1 f1 f0. The correct answer is f2 f1 f0. The material used for fuse must have A. Low melting point and low specific resistance, B. Low melting point and high specific resistance, C. High melting point and low specific resistance, D. None. The correct answer is low melting point and high specific resistance. The function Tb is A unit impulse, B. Unit step, C. Unit doublet, D. None of the above. The correct answer is unit doublet. The circuit in figure is A. Coil I form, B. Foster I form, C. Coil 2 form, D. Foster 2 form. The correct answer is Foster I form. In ionic bonding, the valence electron is donated by one atom and accepted by the other atom. A. True, B. False, C. D. The correct answer is true. For stable network, the real part of poles and zeros of driving point function must be A. Negative, B. Negative or 0, C 0. D positive. The correct answer is negative or 0. Maximum power from a source having internal resistance Ri is delivered to a resistive load RL if A RIRL, B RIRL, C RIRL2, D RIRL. The correct answer is RIRL. Terawatt is equal to A 10 3 watts, B 10 6 watts, C 10 9 watts, D 10 12 watts. The correct answer is 10 12 watts. A capacitor does not allow sudden changes. A in currents, B in voltage, C in both current and voltage, D neither of two. The correct answer is in voltage. If a live conductor of a public supply touches earth metal, A supply voltage will increase, B supply voltage will decrease, C no current will flow, D current will flow to earth. The correct answer is current will flow to earth. If a fuse is higher than required current rating is employed in a circuit, it will A blow more frequently since it carries more current, B afford better protection to the circuit, C seriously overload the circuit, D lead to larger maintenance cost. The correct answer is seriously overload the circuit. A series circuit has fixed resistance and variable reactance. The impedance locus will be a straight line parallel to y-axis. A true, B false, C, D. The correct answer is true. The dual of a loop is A twig, B node pan, C mesh, D tree. The correct answer is tree. If the energy is supplied from a source whose resistance is 1 ohm to a load of 100 ohms, the source will be A voltage source, B a current source, C both of the above, D none of the above. The correct answer is a voltage source. Consider the following statements: A 1 2 and 3, B 1 2 and 4, C 1 2 3 and 4, D 3 and 4. The correct answer is 1 2 3 and 4. An RLC series circuit is excited by a step voltage E. The units of roots of characteristic equation are A seconds, B 1 seconds, C Tesla, D Henry. The correct answer is 1 seconds. An excitation is applied to a system at Tt and its response is 0 for Tt. Such a system is A non-causal system, B stable system, C causal system, D unstable system. The correct answer is causal system.